The world has its familiar places, the ones that live in our collective imagination. We know its great cities, towering monuments to human ambition that pulse with an undeniable energy. We recognize its celebrated landscapes, dramatic vistas that have been captured and shared countless times. We see them in films, their stories woven into the fabric of popular culture. We read about them in books, their names becoming shorthand for adventure and escape. But there are other places, vast and vital, that exist just beyond the glare of the spotlight. Places that hum with a quiet, powerful energy, rooted deep in the earth and in the hearts of their people. They are not waiting to be discovered, but simply waiting for the world to turn its gaze and listen. Tanzania is one such place, an unseen giant hiding in plain sight. Many people know it by its grandest features, the icons that define it on the world stage. The vast, sun-drenched plains of the Serengeti, an ancient stage for the Great Migration. The snowy peak of Kilimanjaro, a silent sentinel watching over the continent. The turquoise waters of Zanzibar, whispering tales of spice traders and ancient maritime routes. These are magnificent, and rightly celebrated. But they are only fragments of a much larger, more complex story. They are the opening lines, not the entire novel. The true Tanzania is not just a destination to be seen, but a living, breathing culture to be experienced. It's found in the quiet strength of its communities, the rhythm of daily life, and the warmth of a shared smile. We think we know this place through simple words. Safaris, an invitation to witness a world teeming with life, where every creature plays its part in a vast, interconnected ecosystem. Beaches, not just stretches of sand, but the historic meeting point of land and sea where journeys begin and end and the rhythm of the tide dictates the rhythm of life. But look closer and you'll find a profound balance holding it all together. A quiet strength, born not of force, but of resilience. Deep ancient roots that anchor it to a past rich with wisdom. This land holds a power that does not shout for attention. It simply is. A silent, confident presence in a noisy world. And it feels as though the world is finally ready to listen. This is a land that has mastered the art of waiting. It has watched empires rise and fall along its coast, their stone forts now silent witnesses to the passing of time. It has seen traders from distant lands come and go, their sails like ghosts on the horizon, carrying spices, stories, and dreams. It has absorbed countless cultures, weaving them into its own unique fabric without losing its core identity. A fusion of flavors, sounds, and colors that tells a story of connection. This immense patience is written into the landscape itself. You see it in the slow, deliberate pace of elephants crossing the plains, moving with an unhurried grace that speaks of generations. You feel it in the steady, meditative rhythm of the tide on the Indian Ocean shore, a constant pulse that has measured out millennia. And you hear it in the quiet dignity of its people, who understand that true growth is not rushed, but cultivated with care, generation after generation. Tanzania's history isn't loud. It doesn't dominate headlines. It doesn't argue for attention. But this land has always been a crossroad: trade, migration, culture, spiritual exchange. When places quietly connect the world for centuries, they develop an awareness most people don't see. That awareness is still there. The Swahili language itself is a testament to this history. This long history of interaction has created a culture of remarkable tolerance and adaptability. It is the language of trade, of poetry, and of unity. This is history that moves quietly. Right now, Tanzania feels like a country preparing itself. There's a quiet hum of anticipation in the air, a sense of a nation gathering its strength, not for a sudden sprint, but for a steady, long-distance run. It's not preparing for the tidal wave of mass tourism, nor is it chasing the fleeting validation of passing trends. It's preparing for a deeper, more lasting relevance. You can feel it in the conversations. Interest is rising slowly, passed through word of mouth between thoughtful travelers. Curiosity is increasing quietly, driven not by marketing campaigns, but by a genuine search for authentic experiences. The global focus is shifting subtly, looking for places that offer more than just a backdrop for a photo. These are the unmistakable signs that appear just before the world rushes in. We've seen these same signs before. In Ethiopia, in Colombia, in other late-discovered countries, just before global attention exploded. But this isn't a sudden boom. It's a slow, organic awakening, rooted in the land and its people. Geopolitically, Tanzania's strategic location on the Indian Ocean and its wealth of natural resources are gaining undeniable significance. And herein lies the profound challenge: how to embrace this new era of opportunity without sacrificing the nation's soul. To be next isn't about an explosion of popularity. It's a dawning recognition of an importance that was always there. The world is finally starting to value what Tanzania has always held in abundance: vast, protected wilderness, deeply cohesive communities, a rich and living culture, and a profound, unshakable sense of peace. It's a quiet confidence, a readiness for what's to come. Tanzania does not perform for the world. Its culture is lived, not displayed. Its landscapes are respected, not exploited. Its traditions are protected, not packaged. This isn't fast travel, it's deep travel, and deep travel always becomes valuable later. Vibrant Maasai Shuka. Not a costume for tourists, a part of a living culture. Intricate Makonde carvings, not just souvenirs. Stories told in wood. Quiet confidence. Refusal to perform. Perhaps Tanzania's greatest strength. People who visit Tanzania often say the same thing: I can't explain it. But something felt grounding. That's not coincidence. Places that sit at the intersection of earth, history, and human rhythm often carry a calming, stabilizing energy. The world is tired right now, and tired worlds look for grounding places. In Tanzania, personal worries seem to shrink under an immense sky. Mealtimes unhurried, conversations given time, a powerful antidote to the stresses of modern life. People leave feeling not just rested, but restored on a deeper level. Tanzania won't rise loudly. It will rise naturally, through word of mouth, slow tourism, conscious travelers, people looking for meaning, not hype. And when that happens, people will say, "Why didn't we notice this earlier?" They always do. The same signs Ethiopia is showing. The same signs other late-discovered countries showed before attention exploded. Attention will come suddenly, yet after a long, quiet turn. Tanzania isn't chasing the world. It never has. It's waiting for the world to slow down enough to notice it. And that moment feels closer than most people think. When the world turns its full attention here, it will find something genuine and whole. Would you visit Tanzania for adventure, peace, or something deeper? Tell me why. If you're drawn to countries the world is slowly waking up to, stay with me.